was a bit too optimistic. So, back with you again. Calves decent. Only thing that keeps it from being a good carving knife is its size and the fact that the edge is pretty far from the center of the handle, so it takes a bit more effort on your wrist. But it's a good all-around tool, and it is one of my favorite knives. So cuts decent chunks of. It is a knife hatchet, I would say. It weighs 800 grams. That is 1 3/4 of a pound. So hefty thing. Can hear wild boars in the background, that's why I'm a bit distracted. That's one of my favorite knives. The other one is more of a tool. It's my wave. Great knife, and I have it in my pant pockets together with the bit set. So that stays with me all day, every day. This one is selected carry. Can't really have it in a built-up area. You know, if you know what I mean. Gonna make a fire and I'll talk to you some more. Everything is wet, but it feels dry-ish, so I'm gonna collect a lot of be very selective. So fire prep is in my mind the most important thing over ignition. Of course you need both, but if I had to rate it, it would be fire prep first and then ignition. So that's where this one comes in very handy. It's as I said, very damp, and piece of bark I picked off the ground is wet, to be honest. It shouldn't matter, but it matters some. So I'm gonna strip all that fine paper bark and catch you back. Fire prep takes time. Good thing with having a heavy knife, you can use your rock as well. Yes, you can bust it up and you get nice splinters with a lot of jagged surface areas. So that's just a tip. Normally I would use 2 rocks, but just to show what the knife can do. So got my tinder roll, ready to be rolled up. So I'm gonna use something I found on a birch tree, tinder fungus chaga. See that? This will go into my tea. I'm gonna use some blonde flint. Placing it under the rock. And I'm gonna place it inside the very carefully picked grass, and add some paper bark, very fine bark from the birch. So it's getting really hot. Oops. I'm enclosing it so it will get hotter. Funky prepper. Very damp. Unbelievable. I have to add some more chaga to it. That's what's happened. That is what happens in real life. So I'm gonna go back to blowing on it, and back with you when got a fire going. I should get it going right now. Just to give you an idea, it is just unbelievable. Today's video, trying to blow coal into a fire. It's just silly. Silly. I'll catch you back. Wasting video time. You see? Unbelievable. It's not working today. Very hot anyway. I'm gonna get on with the fire and then get back to you. It was unbelievably tough to get going, so hence this. But only thing it needed was a good flame, and but the bark was soaking through, and I hadn't dried it out before, so now it's going. So I'm gonna get the brew on and get back with you. Wanted to see some MacGyverism, and this is one example. This is from an old bed sheet, and normally I have my cup inside of it, and the bottle inside of that. That wraps around and goes into my H2O pocket on the side of my bag. Nice and neat, easy to. Doesn't waste any money. You take something that otherwise would have been charcoal or something, and it's also, of course, for that. But to make it's really simple. You don't have to cut or anything, just tear. So you tear off the piece you want, and then you strip off the fibers, the threads. That way you get a more long-lasting edge. It doesn't fray on you as easily, as you have frayed it already a bit. So that goes on the fire.